I am taking a bit of a gamble tonight. What do they say? Flying by the seat of your pants. I haven't changed the batteries in my microphone for 3 nights. 2 nights is pushing it. I've got a set of batteries here. I could just change them very quickly. But no, I did say we were going to look at an old plasma. And here it is. As promised, an old plasma. Right, the bit you want to see is there, because that's where the standby light is. I suppose you want to see the model number, don't you, really? It's that one there. It's so filthy, I'm now thinking I don't want to touch it. Don't touch it. These to work on. These are still plasmas that are worth repairing and keeping going. Parts are readily available and are pretty cheap. There's a part of me, I almost spoke then, that thinks this TV is going to come on first time. I'm hoping it doesn't, because it kills the repair image then, doesn't it? These developed a problem all the X50s and X60s did, because they've got the same power supply. And I can't remember the name of the chip. I think it was position P22 or P202. It's been a couple of years since I've done one of these. And that would cause the standby light to either not work or be very intermittent. You could get these TVs working for a couple of weeks and all of a sudden you'd switch your TV on one day and there'd be no power. Especially if you're one of the few people in the world that unplugs your TV at night. People still do. If it's left in standby, it stays in standby, but if you unplug it, sometimes the little P202, P22 chip, it's probably nothing like that, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to switch it on. And it's dead, Jim. But sometimes Panasonics are, of course, unless you press the button on the back. Here's the buttons on the back in a little groove. No, it's dead. Well, let's take the back off it anyway, find the chip and test some voltages. I mean, I've got to stop jumping at conclusions because I could be wrong. Well, you forget how many screws were put inside these plasmas. How many screws were put inside these plasmas? I'll show you. How many? It doesn't look like a lot, but it's a lot when you come to take them out. Watch the sharp edges. It's a bit dirty, isn't it? Ooh. Why did I touch it? Let me show you how dirty this is. A lot of this is just dust. I'm worried some of it may be tobacco related. The point I'm going to focus on is just there. That is the 5-volt standby, and that's what I think is not present, and it's because of a chip that's underneath here, which we'll take the board out and have a look in a second. I just want to get a reading of that 5 volts if it's there. Plugging the TV back on. switching it back on. I'm just going for the 5 volts, which is right next to it here. 5 volt standby, just there. And incredible, I thought it said 1.2 volts then. But I've got it on diode mode. No. There's nothing. There's nothing there. And of course, without the 5 volts, you're not going to get anything else. Okay, well, it looks like I spoke too soon, because the fuse is dead. The fuse is completely open. So what I need to do is clean this board. I need to take it outside, really, and clean it. Now I can take this outside. I should put gloves on, shouldn't I? The next time you see this board, it will be cleaner. I won't say as new. There we go, much cleaner, but yeah. Okay, that will do for now. Obviously what I need to do is now move this TV to a suitable location. So, fuses blown on an old plasma board. Is it old? Well, it's is this going to be 15 years old, do you think, now? I can't remember. Any dates on the board? Not really. Any blown caps, and when I mean caps, I don't mean the electrolytics. I mean our little blue ceramics. They would take a fuse out. It's not always obvious, but they would take a fuse out. Now I've cleaned the board, I can't see any still a bit of dust. Right. Somebody once told me these diodes could go. Well, the main filter cap reads short. So the short is on the live side, it's on the hot side. There's nothing wrong with the cold side of the board. And the only thing I can see which is short are Q208 and Q207 here. So Why is that not reading short now? Am I not getting there? Yes, I am. Okay, sorry. So both of those are reading complete shorts. So maybe one of those two have blown. Maybe both of them have blown and taken out the fuse. Would they have taken anything else out? Well, possibly. But what I want to do for now, I'm going to remove this whole block. That's one out. This one's being very stubborn at coming out, and I can't figure out why. Okay. Just in case these aren't different, I'm just going to mark these with a orange pen for now, so I know where it goes. But they could be identical, I don't know yet. Let's just hope that one of the blighters is shorted. That would be darn nice to find out, wouldn't it? That one is. That one is. Both of them. So they've both taken a hit. So does that mean now that my short has gone from the main filter cap? Which of course is just there. It does. Short has gone. Right, so that's end of part one, because I ain't going down to my lockup tonight to find another part. As I say, I've got these boards. Some of the boards may be scrap, which would be ideal, because it would mean just replacing the fuse and the two FETs. And maybe the board's going to come back to life. But that's going to be a job for tomorrow afternoon in the sunshine. We'll do part two then. Thank you.